Welcome back, everyone. Now, recently for my videos, I've been adding really cool intros and really endings like epilogues and stuff to make it more interesting. I mean, I like to compensate for that kind of stuff because, look at my... Come on, it's like the most shoddy you could possibly get. Just put the camera up to the TV and record shoddy game footage. And it didn't even start out like that. It started out with just me playing the game. I mean, how amateurish can you get? So I wanted to add stuff at the ending and the beginning just to make it more funny for you. To make it look like I'm not running a 2-bit operation here. Because I am running a 2-bit operation here. This is like the most pathetic thing ever. You know how long it took me to set this whole thing up? Under 20 seconds. It took me 20 seconds to set this up. I mean, I'm not some flashy guy. I mean, wow. But I hope I could be someday, so that's why I'm asking Santa for a bunch of editing software, and hopefully I'll have it in time for the big ending finale. Because I do have an idea for my epic finish of Medievil. It will return a Return of the Mask guy. It will involve lots of fighting, but I do not know how I'm going to do it yet, because if I don't get any editing software, then it's probably going to be very fake, very amateurish, and you probably are just going to be sitting there wondering, my god, this guy's acting like an idiot on TV. Well, YouTube TV, but then again, it's YouTube, so you know how many things got in there. Okay, well, I will have none of that today. I'm very tired. I was running around all week, and I really just feel like getting this out of the way. So there will be no epic epilogue, and there will be no epic beginning log, which is what I'm doing right now. And this isn't very epic. On the epic scale, this would be rated probably 1 to 2. So I am just going to play the game, get done with the game, and then go back doing nothing all day. Sounds like a plan? That sounds like a plan. Ah yes, the Crystal Caves, where gems exist that have really no geographical significance. Plus side is, I have a sword. Hooray for me. I have a sword. I have a magic sword. Hey demons, guess what? Well, kind of accepted that, but watch this. Dead in 1 hit. This thing is like magic. Since we're in a medieval area, I guess magic would exist, but seriously, I'm awesome. If I could throw it, it would be better, but on the flip side of that coin... Oh, come on, get back over here. Okay, so 2 hits with the axe and they're also dead, so that's good. Don't know how much to say, except I gotta say this. I don't understand. This place was, like, sealed away for all eternity, and, like, who sculpted all this? I mean, I'm not a geologist, but I'm pretty sure crystals just don't randomly grow out of green sludge in this perfectly architect's shape, with perfect bridges. I don't get it. Anyway, you won't have to come back here until you get the chalice over there. You see it all the way over here? So you could just make this place a memory, because you really don't have to come back here, but you might forget about it, so just remember, the chalice is right over there. And yes, I'm going to act more like a guide. I'm not just going to make snappy comebacks over everything. Alright, so you'll have 2 huge, giant crystal things. For some reason, the one that's holding the money bag is bigger. Okay, so this is about, what'd you say, crystal, and as we all know, crystals are very tough. I mean, breaking diamonds would take something incredibly strong, like a bomb or something, so I better find something that can... And it just breaks with 1 smash of my hammer. That's geographically accurate. Oh, our good old friends, the imps. Okay, well... 1 smashy from these things. Okay, 2 smashy smashes from these things. Okay, 3 smashy smashies. Oh, whatever, just die. Okay. I know, I don't even know why they bother putting the crystal over them, because you have to get the chalice, so you have to wake them up eventually. Alright, now, I think this is a crystal that's spinning. Don't tell me what that's all about, and I also don't know where this light is coming from, but it'll hurt you if it touches you. That also doesn't really make any sense. I mean, reflecting crystal off of light. How does that make any sense? Really? I mean, look everyone, it's a crystal. Watch what happens when I shine light through it. Oh my god! Damn it, that stung! Just kidding everyone. I'm fine. Oh. Jeez. Alright, now before we continue, let me just say one thing. Never put fake blood on your face, people. It took me like 10 minutes to wash it off just now. Jeez. So, after that, I went back in the Crystal Caves, and guess what? I died again, the exact same way. I fell down in the platforms, I died, came back to life, and got killed by the magical spinny light thingy. So, I'm thinking to myself, okay, I have to go get life. So I'm thinking to myself, alright, so I go back to the lake, or do I go back to the graveyard, or do I go back to Dan's crypt? I completely forgot about this little tiny piece of information. Let's watch. And here we are again, right back where I died. Twice. Okay, well, really quick tidbit here. I was stupid the first time, because I just wanted to try out my new sword, but the best thing to do to kill those demons is just use your throwing axe. One throw, and if you do it the right way and it goes through them, then it comes back at you. If you do a double hit, they may die right there. So don't try to act all knightish and cool and try to jump off a ledge and say, oh, I can kill the demon. Yeah, sure, but you will also send plummeting to your death. Also, this little magical death crystal can also be beat by using a little help from our friend, timing, or your shield. I'm an idiot. Anyway, back to the adventure. Oh, you got the earth room in that timing thing, by the way. Also, the imps die in one hit. And these bad things are the most annoying because they're so small, so tiny, you can barely see them when they fly on screen. And hitting them is a travesty. Like that, okay. Now, here in this little catacomb where we encounter the other enemy in this level, I think this enemy only has 3 enemies. The demons, the imps, and the Manotaurs, or I think they call them Waratars or something weird. And, they're basically giant centaur-like creatures that carry wooden mallets and are freakishly strong and try to kill you. Now, unlike the imps that stay nice and content inside their little glass prisons, like so, these guys will open up the second you come across. Now you really gotta question that. These guys were in hibernation for like hundreds of years, and they couldn't break free, and the imps were too. So how come the imps can't break free the second they see you, and the Manitors can? Are they conscious in there? Were they conscious for like 100 years? I mean, that's like prison. I think that was actually in the news a little while ago. A guy was like in a coma, but he really wasn't in a coma. I don't know. That just seems kind of creepy that that would actually happen to someone. This is the only level where I actually lost a weapon to the imps. And if you do lose a weapon to the imps, I didn't really know what to do. Because if you lose a weapon and they run into their little hole, yeah, you can't get it back. So I started wondering, how do I get it back? Well, you can buy it back from the merchant goblin. I think I lost my longbow. Yeah, it costs like $2,000. But in Resurrection, it happens way more often in Resurrection. You only have to pay like $100 or $200. It's not that much. So I think that's one flaw they fixed there. So other than that, just be really careful with those little. Yeah, right there. See, I got my thing stolen. My magic sword. Give it back. Jeez. I mean, these little sneakers, man. And they're just so popular, they brought the imps back in both sequels. They brought them back in Medieval 2 and in Resurrection. They're just that popular. Alright, so you put the, that's a book. Put the earth rune in here. The books didn't come back, though. The books now, they always stayed I think they only lasted the first one. People don't like to read. Because they used Winston in the first, they used Winston in the second one, and they used Alzam in the Resurrection, but they never brought back the books. People don't like to read. Alright, so here's the boss of this level. You can actually beat this entire level without going in here at all. Go behind the waterfall, and you're like, yeah. So if you don't have both dragon gems, just treat this as like a little treasure trove of wonder. You can just come in here and steal all this stuff, and if you don't have any of the dragon gems, just take the stuff and leave, because you can still get the chalice, you can still get everything, except, here's the clincher, you can't get past the next level. That's neat, huh? You're like, oh yay, we got all this money, but you can't use it because you're stopped dead in your tracks by a wall of fire in the next level. Here's what you do. You take that one dragon gem you got from the Pumpkin Witch. I am again going to wonder, how come a Pumpkin Witch... How does a Pumpkin Witch have a dragon gem? They're not dragon-based. And take the other one you got from the mayor. I had to go back and get this one. And apparently that wakes it up for some reason.
Who dares to enter my lair and wake me
Oh,
from
he
my
sounds like a drunken Irishman.
Aha! Prepare yourself, little man. I shall roast the flesh from your bones. Oh,
Yeah, I'm already bone idiot.
well, in that case, I will pluck out both your eyes. Oh,
Why are you going back on that one? You could still pluck out one eye.
I'm just going to give you a good hiding.
Hiding. Oh, hiding like a deer hide. Well, the guy has the shortest boss level than the entire game. It's only 250. Pull out your trusty mallet. Avoid the flames that only go 4 inches. And just figure out the pattern here.